Here with Jay Nelson from the Red, White, and Blue Fire Department. How long has Red, White, and Blue been in operation?
We've been in operation since, I believe, 1876.
They used to push the trucks, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah, unbelievable. Now, on the tip of everyone's mind here in Colorado is wildfire.
Yes.
Has this been the worst wildfire year in the history of the state?
It has. The Black Forest Fire is the largest fire that has ever happened in the state history.
How many homes?
Over 150.
Unbelievable. Now, in the Colorado Springs, millions, probably billions of dollars of property value lost and lives lost as well.
Yes.
Now, could it happen here in Summit County? And have we dodged a bullet? Are we far enough into the season with the rain, the monsoons, that it probably won't happen here?
It can always happen here. Our typical fire season up here is the fall.
Oh, really?
That's when all the grasses cure out.
Right.
And everything goes to seed, so everything dries out at that point. So that's typically when we see our fires, is in the fall. But they can happen any time of the year.
Yeah.
Last year we had fires that were happening in April.
Wow.
So
now, obviously, the two causes of fire, natural and human.
yes.
And actually, we can do very little about either one. Hopefully, we can educate the humans to be more responsible. But there again, the human condition being as it is, or certainly with lightning, some sort of natural causes. So the effect that we can have are limited on that. But what we can do is to make our neighborhoods and our homes more protective and less likely to spread the fire, right?
That's correct. So the best thing that we can do is to mitigate our homes, and that is clearing away that brush and debris from the home to keep the home protected in the event of a fire. So cutting the grasses, limbing up trees, not having trees overhang the roofs,
Right.
Following the FireWise principles, if you will, of making our homes safe.
But and then how do you learn that? I mean, in other words, I can look at my home and I'm not an expert. Is there any mechanism where someone can get someone to come to their home and say, "Here's what you have to do," or "No, your home's fine"?
Most definitely. The local fire districts, Red, White, and Blue Fire, Lake Dillon Fire, and Copper Mountain Fire, all offer mitigation inspections to the community, where we come out and let you know what you can do on a voluntary basis to mitigate your home. Putting rock around the foundation 3 feet out,
Right.
Getting rid of all that combustible material up against the house to protect it.
Yeah, I mean,
things like that.
There's some stuff that's a very quick fix. You just take a rake and rake away from your foundation.
Yep.
And then there's some that are probably you probably need a little bit of help as far as to evaluate.
Yeah, weed eating and limbing the trees are the easy ones, and then if trees have to come down, that's the harder one, where a lot of people have to hire a contractor to come
Right.
in and do that.
And there again, certainly an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. But I imagine you don't want to overdo it, so that's why it pays to, like I go to Red, White, and Blue because that's my fire district. Or you get Copper, Lake Dillon, and give them a call and they'll send someone out to the house.
Yeah, we don't like to see the clear cuts in the community, so we can work within the FireWise principles to make good defensible space, but yet still have the homes hidden with trees.
Right.
In the neighborhoods.
Yeah, one of my things, I did the defensible space around my home, but I also bought my wife an egg timer. That way she's just less likely to burn food. And it's really worked out for well. Now, there again, to reiterate, the biggest danger is in the fall. So it still makes a lot of sense to get this done now.
Yes, now is the great time to do it. And make sure that those grasses and stuff are shorter, so when they dry out, they don't have that fire potential.
And we should point out, even though it's gonna rain today, the biggest risk is later on in the season. I had no idea.
Yep.
And there again, that Black Forest fire it was just devastation. And word to the wise. Well, thanks, man.
Thank you.
How long have I met you since high school?
Yes.
You grew up here, right?
I did.
Yeah, unbelievable. I can't believe I've aged that much. You look the same. We'll be back with more. Hey, we're at Hearts Delight right here in Main Street in Breckenridge. You got to check this place out. Okay. It is your gift-giving Valhalla. Anything you need for your visit here in Summit County, check out Hearts Delight. Great sale on some great artwork as well. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same channel. There's still some sunrise yet to come, so stay tuned. See you tomorrow.